Hello, everyone. Welcome to Save News TV. And this is our little special report today. We are just so excited about today. And thank you so much for inviting us into your homes. Um, Before we start, I've got to do my regular house cleaning. And so, what we'll do is we'll read our um, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, teaching, education, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Tips Use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All righty then. Well, we've gotten past our house cleaning, so let's just get into it. First and foremost, we will be remiss if we did not mention the storms and the tornadoes um, that have hit the part of our country, and we will definitely be praying for them. And so, first, we're going to go to the Associated Press. Kentucky was hardest hit as the storms leave dozens dead in 5 states. The monstrous tornado carving a track that could rival the longest on record ripped through the middle of the U.S. in a storm front that killed dozens and tore apart a candle factory, crushed a nursing home, derailed a train, and smashed an Amazon warehouse. I pray that there will be another rescue. I pray that there will be another one or two, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said, as crews shifted through the wreckage of a candle factory in Mayfield, where 110 people were working overnight Friday. When the storm hit, 40 of them were rescued. We had to, at times, crawl over casualties to get to the live victims, said Jeremy Creason, the city's fire chief and EMS director. In Kentucky alone, 22 were confirmed dead by Saturday afternoon, but Bashir said upwards of 70 may have been killed when the twister touched down for more than 200 miles his state, and that the number of deaths could eventually exceed 100 across the countries. Across more counties. The death toll of 30 across 5 states include 4 people in Tennessee, 2 in Arkansas, where a nursing home was destroyed, and one of both Missouri and Illinois, where an Amazon factory was hit. If early reports were confirmed, the twister will likely go down perhaps as one of the longest track violent tornadoes in the United States history, says Victor Genzini, a researcher on extreme weather in Northern Illinois University. So, anyway, we're going to just leave our prayers and thank God for those that survived, but we will be lifting them up in our prayers for ever. And if anybody's in that area that needs some assistance, please reach out. Also, make sure if you're donating, donate to um, legitimate organizations, because there will be a lot of scammers out there. So we want to make sure that we assist those in need as much as possible. Now, first, because we're going to lighten it up a little bit, because we've had a very heavy, 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 heavy news week. And we've done some very serious lives just here recently. And we did the Exposing the Devil Part 1 was last week. And if you haven't seen that, we encourage you to go watch that live. I'm going to put the link in the chat for the part 1, Exposing the Devil, and part 2, I'm going to put the link in the chat for part 2. And I'm telling you, we went in and the enemy was mad and he attacked me. So I also want to thank all of those that reached out to me to make sure I was okay. And thank God I am okay. Praise the living God. Hallelujah. So anyway, as promised, this live is going to be a little funny and a little messy with what is going on here. So, and we're also going to get to a little entertainment news. So, we're going to put a little swoop in here so we can timestamp it for you. So, some people just want to get to certain parts of the news. So, we're just going to timestamp it right quick. All righty then. So we're back right quick, and here is what we're going to start off with our messiness. So at the Capitol, U.S. Capitol, Joe Biden says, I'm not having it. I don't know what is going on with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. But one thing about it, he is surely, and I say truly, mad at her. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a video. I mean, he shaded her like nobody's business, and he even went to the extent of having Jill Biden switch seats with him. That's how messy he was with this. And I'm here to tell you it's messy, 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 messy. And this is taking this dear old sweet time to load up. And once it go on and load up, we're going to show you the video. But the post was posted by Benny Johnson. So we're going to show this now and let you all look at this because this is hilarious. They were at the U.S. Capitol. So let's watch this. You see Nancy Pelosi, Schumer. Kamala Harris is entering in. She, her husband.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
You see Biden entering in and Jill Biden. Now let's stop right here. Now you see the seating of this. You see Kamala Harris's husband, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Jill Biden right here. So, this was the official seating order. But look, check out what happened. Also notice, there's no eye contact. There's nothing going on here. They're not looking at each other. Both of them looking straight ahead, and he's looking at Jill. Now here comes the good part, funny part. He's talking to Jill. She's looking at him like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "No, I'm not." Hold tight. You see what's happening here? She goes behind him. And he switches seat with her. Stop, stop, stop. Question on the floor. What happened between? We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. What happened? Why are they mad? What is the problem here? Somebody tell me, enlighten me, drop the info in the chat. Wow. Now hold tight. Kamala leans over, whispers to her husband. She probably saying something like, "Can you believe him? He's asked Jill to switch seats with me." I mean, really, this is just so funny, y'all. Somebody tell me why they mad. What happened? What happened to the team, the dream team? There's trouble in Paris, y'all. Who knows the answer to this? Who knows the answer to this? There must be something wrong here. There's no eye contact. Check it. Check it out. They looking over here. There's nobody talking. Joe Biden and Jill Biden, they looking over here to the podium. Kamala, her husband, looking straight forward. There's nobody at the podium talking. So what is he looking at? He don't want to look at Kamala. Why is there dissension in the camp? Oh, look at it. He's looking up at the ceiling. He's checking out the ceiling now. He's doing everything he can not to look at Kamala. Tell me somebody who got the tea. Who has the tea? Why they mad? Why they mad? Why is he mad with her? All right. This was too funny. This is so funny. I'm going to let you all watch it straightforward. And I'm not going to pause it because you all need to see this for yourself from the beginning to end. Let's play it again. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So yes. Messy me, messy me, messy me. I just need to know what is going on. Somebody tell me, why is Joe Biden mad with Kamala Harris? I have no idea, but I would love to know. If anyone has the tea, please feel free to share it with me so we can sip this tea together. All righty. So our next little messy mess is we all know that Jussie Smollett was convicted of 5 or 6 of the, oops, I'm sorry. Let me do my little swoop. Sorry. We know Jussie Smollett was convicted of 5 of 6 of the felony counts that
he was charged with. And last year, I mean, year before last, because this happened in 2019, everyone was came to his defense. And I was at the beginning, especially because the intel that I was receiving, people were sending me stuff. I was like, this man is telling a serious untruth here. So, as time rolled on, more people got on board with him not telling the truth. And now that he has been convicted of 5 of the 6, he says that he is going to appeal the verdict because he feels that it is wrong. But neither here nor there. We are going to talk about the press secretary being grilled on Biden and Harris tweets about Smollet. Says lesson learned for everyone who commented. Okay, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki on Friday was pressed on President Biden and Vice President Harris's initial support of actor Jussie Smollett's hate crime claims, but noted that Biden and Harris wasn't alone in the initial believing Smollet. Smollet claimed in January 2019 that he was savagely attacked near his Chicago apartment while leaving to pick up food. Okay, let's just stop. See, I had intel to tell me, certain things that was going on the ground. But even just listening to this, who goes out in the morning at 2 a.m. in a polar vortex to go get a Subway sandwich? Okay, just right there should have been enough for people to say, hold up, let me question this. But anyway, let's continue. Smollett was found guilty on 5 of 6 charges relating to felony disorderly conduct on Friday. Smollett was determined to have repeatedly lied to police and fabricated the incident for publicity. I would say that we respect the juror's decision, Polinsky, I call it Jen, told reporters Friday at the White House press conference. Lying to the police, particularly about something as horrendous as hate crime, is shameful. That's what she said. Jen went on to state that the White House supports following through on legal actions prepared against Smollett by the city of Chicago. Smollett previously claimed that 2 men assaulted him in January. The actor said the assailants hurled racial slurs and homophobic insults at him, pouring bleach on his clothes and putting a noose around his neck. Smollett also claimed the 2 men had told him, "This is Magna Country," the reference to former President Trump. Okay, let's stop right here. Okay, let's stop right here. Okay. So they said, first of all, you talking about Magna Country in Chicago. Nobody believes it. Chicago. Have anybody ever been to Chicago? I've been to Chicago. Okay. Even if you haven't been to Chicago, just go read up on Chicago. It's trust and believe it is not Magna Country. Okay. But let's just say that part, somebody said Magna Country. Now, one thing we know, I'm from the South, North Carolina. And for those that don't know, if you know anything about North Carolina, it can be a very racist state. It has a history of racism, and it is definitely racist. Not everybody, but there's still a lot of holdouts here. Even a town that is close to us, Smithfield, North Carolina, they used to have a sign, and this had, I think it's only been maybe 20, 30 years ago that they just took it down. You would ride into the city and it said, "You are entering Klan country." Okay. So this is what you experience in the South, and whatever. So when you deal with racists, I know a little bit about it. Okay. But let's go here. putting a noose around his neck. Let's say, let me tell you something. If a racist is after you and they got a noose and they put it around your neck, you are not walking away. Okay? You're not walking away. You're not walking away alive. They are going to use that noose to hang you. See, this is, I understand people that might not believe that this story was false. Um, that never been around racist or racism or whatever, but or that deep seated stuff. But for those of us that have, everybody should have immediately knew this was a lie. But okay, let's go on. And he says, this is MAGA country. Racists is not going to do all that talking. They're not going to have all that conversation with you. They're going to go on and string that rope up, throw it over the tree, and you're going to be hung. The end. They're going on about their way. But one thing also, like I stated, they're not going to be in a polar vortex. But let me go on with this story. Let's go on with this story here. Okay. So, it is just too funny. Okay. Biden weighed in quickly, saying that the American public must stand up and demand that we no longer give a hate safe harbor. Now, I can agree with that. Don't give hate safe harbor. Now, nobody wants hate safe harbor. VP Kamala Harris previously called the hate crime a modern day lynching. Okay, stop right there. Like I stated, if the Klan gets you, they are not going to let you go with just a noose around your neck. It'll be a modern day lynching for real, for real. There won't be no they live to testify about it or anything like that. They're gonna kill you. Okay, it is what it is. All right. So, and describe Smollet as one of the kindest, most gentle human beings I know. All right. Well, when she made that statement, it was after the verdict, but she made that statement prior to the verdict in 2019. But baby, Twitter ate them up. They ate them up for that statement. They brought that back to from this didn't age well to a whole bunch of stuff. It was really being, they were dragging Biden and Harris on Twitter. So when asked, Jen deflected from the president and the vice president's statements, instead pointing out that Trump also had commented sympathetically in the early days of the story's media coverage. Okay, well, he did. And so did a lot of other people. But one thing that I really have issue with, and I know a lot of people do, is why Trump isn't president now. He's no longer president. Why is it every time they get in trouble, they divert back to Trump? Let this man go live his life. Let him live his life. If he come back into the political arena, okay, well, okay. But every time Harris and Biden get caught with their pants down, then what do? They always revert back to Trump. Look, stand up. You man and woman enough, stand up on your own accord. But anyway, the article continues. There are lessons learned, perhaps, for everyone who commented at the time, Jen told reporters Friday, including former President Trump. Girl, bye. Look, you are not Trump's press secretary. You are Biden and Harris' press secretary. Deal with it. Comment on that. Don't do that. That I can tell you is horrible, she continued. It doesn't get worse. Trump had told the press pool when asked about the incident not long after the report. Girl, bye. After the verdict was read, defense attorney Nia Uchi told reporters Smollet was disappointed, and he said he's 100% innocent. Okay. He says Smollett's team is confident he's going to be cleared of all accusations on all charges. The verdict is inconsistent, he said during the press conference featuring the verdicts. You can't say Jussie is lying and saying Jussie is not lying for the exact same incident. Okay, bye. They probably threw Jussie Smollett a bone because he's a star. I'm not going to say that. The jury had their instructions, and we state that we believe the jury. I believe I was watching a political commentator state the reason why the sixth count was not guilty. And it was, I believe that they said something due to the fact that he was actually physically attacked, that when he on the sixth count it was that he was attacked, so he was physically attacked, so that's not a, that part wasn't a lie, so they found him not guilty on that. And if anybody watched Emily D. Baker or Uncivil Law or Nate the Lawyer on YouTube, those three are attorneys and they do political commentator. And you go over there and check out their information. So we're going to take a quick swoop. I just wanted to get y'all that. We're going to take a quick swoop so I can time stamp this for you guys. And we're going to go into some Christian entertainment news. All righty. Well, one thing we have going on, and we're just going to do a little bit of entertainment news. We've had a request to start adding entertainment news in our broadcast on our weekly wrap up. So we will do that. Plus, it's good for our radio station because I hope you all listening to Save News Radio. And it is happening. Well, what's going on is CeCe Winans. Let's share the screen right quick. And CeCe Winans is getting ready to do their Christmas special, and it is called CeCe Presents Generations, a Christmas special, premiering December the 16th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So CeCe on her Instagram post stated, "We are back for Generations Christmas special with my love family. Join us for Christmas conversation with some of my favorite people, premiering December 16th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on her YouTube channel." So if those that love CeCe and her family, this is what is going to be happening on the 16th. So you might want to go over there and on her YouTube channel and enjoy that. Well, everyone, that's almost everything that I got for you today. But I am going to go back for those that came in late and replay the video of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And I hope anyone that have information on what happened here to please enlighten me and let me know why they mad with each other. I need the tea on that. I know there are people on the ground, so if you're on the ground and you know what's going on with this, I need for you to let me know. Okay? Let me know what is going on, what is happening with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Again, this is Ben Johnson, that video, so I like to give credit to it. So we're going to watch this one last time and see what was going on here because we want to know. We want to know. We need to know what's going on. She walking into the room. And we need to know. She and her husband.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
We need to know. Tell me why Joe Biden is walking past her, not acknowledging her. Tell me why. Right here, he's asking Jill Biden to change seats with him. Somebody tell me. Okay, we have a seat change. Somebody tell me. We got some viewers, some Save News team members that know what's going on. What happened? Is he trying to get rid of her as VP? Is this what's happening? Because I need to know. He's looking up at the ceiling. He's looking everywhere. We got to ask ourselves, why is Joe Biden mad with Kamala Harris? Why is Joe Biden mad with Kamala Harris? Why is Biden giving this right here? Did you get that? I don't know her from the video, because that's what I got. I need to know, there is trouble in paradise. Is he trying to get rid of her as VP? Does he feel because maybe his health is declining that allegedly that his health is declining and he doesn't want her to step into the seat of president? Is there a reason? Is there something going on behind the scenes? Is Kamala trying to get rid of Joe Biden? What is the reason, everyone? Now, we bring receipts and we want to know, why is Joe Biden shading Kamala Harris in public, knowing the cameras are running, knowing that everybody's going to comment on it? Why? What happened? All right, everybody. I am just I am baffled. But anyway, we ask everyone to follow us on all our social media platforms. Make sure that you hit us up on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. We have more things over there than what you see on our channel. And, we're able to talk more freely over there. We have music, we have comedy, we have all kinds of things. We have series, we have ministries, we have political commentating. And so go over to Save News TV on Roku or on Amazon Fire TV. Subscribe. Make sure, please, give us a 5. Give us a 5 over there on those platforms. And also listen to savenewsradio.com. You can listen to good Christian music 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have that going on. So as always, everyone, I love you. God bless you. I thank you for inviting us into your homes, because you do not have to, and you do. So we're going to talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Getting bored? Want to enjoy some relaxing music? Do you need to get updated with all the latest news, but don't have enough time to watch TV for hours? Or do you need to get your praise and worship on? We have your solution to your problem. SaveNewsRadio.com got everything you need. Listen to SaveNewsRadio.com, filled with praise and worship 24/7, everywhere, in your home, laptop, or tablet, on your phone, in your car, and on Alexa. Install the Save News Radio skill on Alexa
and then just say, Alexa, launch Save News Radio. The beautiful, uplifting sounds of praise and worship music, ministries, news, and more. SaveNewsRadio.com, created to glorify God and edify the body of Christ. Tune in to Save News TV on Roku to watch these editions and more. Apostle Sevilla Purcell.
Well, hello, welcome. I'm Dr. Sevilla Purcell, and I am so excited to be here with you today with a new you. Yes, in the midst of COVID, in the midst of pain, in the midst of situations that seem so hard that there seems that there is no solution. But in the midst of everything that you have, I came to bring you a message. There's a new you. There's a new you coming. Amen.
Evangelist No Man Johnny. Pastor J. Matt Taylor.
And when he went there, he looked at her and he did something outlandish. He said, he spoke to her first of all. If you knew who you was talking to, sir, you wouldn't be talking to me, asking me for no water. And he said, if you knew who you were talking to. If you knew who you were talking to, you would understand that I have living water. Amen. Water gives life, but the living water, come on somebody, the living water gives you eternal life. Water that you will never thirst for again. Hallelujah, because it's in the supply.
And Apostle Carmina Cox. That your dreams are not tied up in your boo thing, your bae, your spouse, your wifey, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm good, Tiff. I'm real good. But we need to herald this message. Make sure you like and share, because we need to tell everybody in the spirit of transparency that our dreams and our visions, our goals, our ambitions are not tied up in our relationships with another person. These and much more on Save News TV on Roku.